course are you currently enrolled in?
I'm enrolled in Intro to Engineering.
And tell me a little bit about this course.
So in this course, we focus a lot about teamwork and communication skills, and we've done a lot of projects and hands-on activities that help fuel our skills in either of those topics. And it's just been really fun, and I can't wait to see what's to come.
What are some of the projects you've done in this class?
We've made paper airplanes, and what we had to do is we had to make our own unique paper airplane, and then we had to write down instructions and then make it understandable enough for another random person to be able to emulate your paper airplane, and that really helps our communication skills. And another project we've done was oral presentations, helping our oral skills, and we could choose any topic we wanted, and we just have to make a presentation. We learned tips and tricks about how to do that, and we just presented it in front of our class.
Awesome.
And that was really helpful, yeah.
And how do you think this class is preparing you for your future?
So I would like to really go into the aviation or environmental engineering field, and this really helps with the careers I want to go into. It requires a lot of teamwork and hands-on stuff and technical knowledge as well. And this class basically covers everything I need to know for the careers I want to do in the future.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
What course are you describing?
So this is our advanced manufacturing course and also our principles of engineering course, which you take as a senior, along with the 3D solid modeling. So what I'm standing in front of right now is our robotic arm. You'd use this in mechatronics. Another example of mechatronics we have over here is a conveyor belt system. So you hit start, and that pushes this out. So the arm then picks it up, moves onto the conveyor belt, and it's supposed to sense that something's there, so it moves over. That stops it. And the bunch of sensors detect what kind of metal it is, if it is metal or plastic, what the material, what the color of it is, if it's chrome, black, or red, and puts it in the correct slots. So we'll put the chrome one in the middle, and it's putting this black one in the back there, and then the next red one that pops up will be in the first one. It also can detect if it's a metal or plastic. So over here we have our pneumatic system. Someone will describe how that works. And over here we have our industry control panel. You see something like this in a big factory where you have a bunch of wires and stuff coming in. So this will be controlling a lot of systems at one time, such as what we've seen with the mechatronic stuff. So you have, say, a motor running a piston over here, and this just kind of all keeps this in control. So over here we have our generator practice. With this we mainly just practice using different types of pulleys. We have different types of linkages that you can put between the motor and the piston. That's mainly what this is used for, is just to kind of test using all those different mechanisms, getting power to a machine. Then over here we have our circuit board. You see some of this kind of pulley stuff. So this motor turns, which then this piece of plastic is on this screwed in piece of metal, and it will move it back and forth depending on what way the motor's turning. You have a bunch of other different types of controls that you see in industry. Here's our laser engraver. We can laser engrave anything from metal, plastic, and woods. We basically email a file or save a file from the online as a picture or something. Typically outlines are better. We have some examples of maybe a coyote or a wolf, and so this is what the laser engraver does. It just burns images into the wood. But so you would you would save it as a file. You'd export it to the laser engraver, much like you would a 3D printer, and then you hit start, and it would start going. Over here we have our woodworking section in the lab. We have our sander, and we have a bandsaw, and we have our drill press. This is if you need to make anything out of wood. Right here we have a project that we've been working on for a little bit. We're making a bridge. We're going to go to UNC Charlotte. We're going to test the bridges and get ranked on how well the bridge performs. Right here is our hydraulic system. Basically, it's more similar to fluid power as opposed to air power. Basically, you'd have your in, it would go in, push the piston out, far too hard to pull, and then it would come, and then once the pressure leaves, it pushes the piston.
What course are you currently enrolled in?
So we are currently enrolled in the 3D solid modeling course. It's a pretty much senior only course. It's where you take to finish. It's one of the courses you can take to finish off the advanced manufacturing and academy courses at Robinson.
Awesome. And what do you learn about in this class?
In this class, you learn about 3D printers, and you learn about sites like AutoCAD and 3D solid modeling. These sites are used to build stuff, and you can export them to 3D printers like these here to print, to show off, or you can use them in like in the future for jobs like architecture or civil engineering.
Who do you think should consider taking a class like this?
So really, if you're interested in just like working with your hands and critical thinking, thinking on your feet, it's like me and Jordan, we worked for like a month on all 6 of these printers, getting them up and running because almost every single one had something wrong with the extruder. And the extruder is what pushes the filament out so you can print. So we had to work on getting them unjammed or buying new ones, reinstalling new ones. It was a big task, but it was a lot of fun, and it was.
One part.
Oh yeah, so on one of these we actually had to take the carriage off. It was this one. We had to take the carriage assembly completely apart and reinstall a new one. That was a lot of fun. But if you want to think critically and like problem solve, like, okay, this is what's broken with it. How can we fix it? Then this job is that. This class is definitely for you.
Well, that leads me to my next question. How do you think this class and kind of the academy classes, but this class specifically, is preparing you for your personal futures?
The way this class prepares you for your future is like Jack said, it shows you how to critical think. It puts that to the challenge, and it allows you to explore like your creativity and still critical thinking with using 3D solid modeling, making objects, making complex objects, and just trying to think of a way to make certain things that would be really hard to make.
For me, I'm going into the engineering field, so this is something I'll probably be dealing with every day. But it's, like Jordan said, the critical thinking is really important. Just being able to think on your toes. I mean, it's something that is very important nowadays. Just being able to think, okay, this happened, let's do this. Just like right to that.
What course are you currently enrolled in?
Principles of Engineering.
And what have you learned in Principles of Engineering?
A little bit of everything, craftsmanship, a lot, physics, math, a lot of like ethics skills and how engineering works and what engineering does.
And how does this course fit into your future?
Well, I want to be a chemical engineer and want to go to college for engineering, so this course would actually help me a lot. And it helps me with the academy, and I like engineering, so it's still a perfect class for me.
And who do you think should take a course like this?
If you're a person who can't like sit down and likes to work with your hands and likes to work with others, then engineering is definitely the place for you. They have an engineering like subclass for like everything, so chemical, social, medical. So you could do engineering along with another primary that you really like. So I suggest it for people who like more hands-on learning, more craftsmanship, more involvement with others.
Thank you.